as an Australian, I did not learn about the Great Depression here in the US or about Appalachia or anything like that. And so as an adult, I get the joy of learning new things. And I love that. And one of the things that I love doing is delving into new curriculum and seeing what is there. And I want to bring to you a new one that is out there, a new one that I'm actually very excited about. And it's called Ticket to Learning. Hi, and welcome to Learning Life, and thank you so much for joining me today. I have the joy of bringing to you some information about a new curriculum. If you've been around me for any length of time, you know that I love curriculum, and I love to discover new options and to take deep dives and to really look at it, because my heart is to share this information. So much so that this is a big part of my How to Homeschool course, because I want people to have curriculum that works for them, that fits their personality and their style. And there are so many things that we can do to find, hey, what are you looking for? Oh, here you go. Here's a great option. And you get all of that in my course. But you also get these reviews here on YouTube. And I thank you so much for watching. I thank you for your likes and your subscribes and for your comments. Now, this review is a little bit different for me in that I was Laura from Ticket to Learning, she approached me, she reached out and said, hey, if I was to send you some stuff, would you be willing to review my curriculum? Well, of course. And so it's going to take a little bit of a different format, but I will just say these are my thoughts and my opinions, and I am not being paid for them. Laura sent me the stuff. I've been able to use it and look through it. But this is me, and there has been no money changing hands on this. And so she sent me the activity box and the access to digital files for a unit called Light Comes to Shadow Mountain. And I was able to explore that unit, go through the lessons, and now I get to provide my thoughts. Now, in the words of Laura, Ticket to Learning is built on the strong conviction that our world is full of beauty and diversity. Yes. We know it's not possible for everyone to travel the world or for any of us to jump back in time, but through great books, we can experience the next best thing. I agree. I love to travel. I love to experience the world, but I don't get to go back in time, but I can, through reading, I can through different activities. So Ticket to Learning launched its first product, and it is a unit called Light Comes to Shadow Mountain. This is you could really use this as a family unit. It is designed for ages 8 to 12. It's based on this book here. And you get to explore the Appalachian region here of the United States. We've got Cora Tipton and her family, and this is set during the Great Depression. But you're not just going to learn about the Great Depression. You're not just learning about Appalachia. Guess what? You're going to learn more about electricity and circuits and all of that, herbalism, depression and mental health, and even journalism. Some great themes that really come out in this unit. It is ideally for ages 8 to 12, but with some tweaks, you could include your younger children, your older children. You really could make this a family unit. And that is something that really does appeal to a number of homeschool families. Key features. So what I really feel the key features of this unit is that it is literature-based, strong literature, really well written. And from that, I really think that can promote great discussion. Even if you just read the books, it would promote discussion. But also in this, it's drawing from you can see the different learning styles. You can see the different philosophies in there. So it really is for everyone. And it's not just reading. There is writing, yes, some fantastic hands-on activities. And really it all works so well together to bring the unit to life, because it's covering all the different subjects. So it's not just language arts, but it's language arts and some math and science and history, social studies. Like there are some great math activities in there, but you would actually really need to like just add that math curriculum for completion. And a lot of unit studies like do suggest that. And this is the suggestion. And I would also agree with that. Now you could do the unit as a whole, and there is a lot there that you could do. Or you could use what you like from it. Like take like the book and then like the main activities from it. You could do it in about 5.5 to 6 weeks, or you could do it like in 11 weeks. If you're doing the 11 weeks option, like could you maybe just use it as an addition to the curriculum you're probably using? Like, honestly, I think that there is enough in there that you could use it as a full 11-week curriculum because of all the great activities, all the additional resources, the potential to go really deep in it. I personally would do it as an 11-week curriculum to really hit those activities well, knowing that there's additional resources and of course, like adding my math. The activity box, more on that later, has the materials that you need for the key activities provided. Score. You'll still need to provide a few more things, but it is really wonderful to have like, they are there in this box and they're provided for you. The adventure guide has like all the lesson information. There's a huge list of additional resources and information, and really it's so well written you can pick up and you can go with it. Ticket to Learning is a secular curriculum. And I know like some people like they want specific Christian or like they do want secular, like it's not shying away from discussion about religion. Like if it's there, like it'll be part of it. You can like bring it in, but it is not like a biblical curriculum, drawing on like religious passages or anything like that. But again, some great things in there. And so like for people who generally look for faith-based curriculum, I still think this is like a fantastic option that would fit well like with you. What's in the adventure guide? The adventure guide is our teacher's guide, okay? And in it, like so much information. It's actually 195 pages long. I didn't print it all out, but it's got like all the key components in there. And I love it. There's like watch it, which is a video selection. Do it, like some like activities. Think and consider, which is like your discussion questions, your vocab list, additional books, websites, like more to dive in, like deep. It's got like your planning pages. It's got like sample schedules. It's got like this master book list with all of like these book recommendations, like pages of it. And it's all arranged by like target age group. So if you wanted to add younger children or older, you've got all of that in there. Like full on like recommended resources. It is so thorough and detailed. Like you've got your digital copy. You could choose to have it printed. Like as you go, the lesson is all set out, pick it up and go with it. Like the resources, like worksheets. If you go into your online profile, like you've got like all of this, like, but as well, you have like the links that are like, and all the resources by lesson. Like this is super helpful. So you don't just have to like open up your guide and like find lesson 2 and then like click on the links. No, you can just go to lesson 2 and click on it. Laura has thought this through so well. You can tell like she's had like the experience of things and what she was looking for that I think a lot of us are looking for. Like make it super easy for me to be able to do it. There are free samples of the first 3 lessons available online. Check those out because then you can really see what I'm talking about. Like, oh, it's this, we've got a doing and we're watching and we're discussing and so great many things. What is in the language guide? So the language guide is like your language arts curriculum. So it's an additional to like our adventure guide. It's going to have your reading comprehension, like your vocab worksheets. There's word work and grammar and handwriting and copy work and even games for vocabulary. You can get like a sample of the vocab game like online. Again, lots of things that you can really draw from and use from, and it's all there for you. What is in the activity box? Well, the box for this unit came with what we needed for the main activities. And I'm talking about like it was in there. There was including a bag of soil to plant the seeds. Okay, not what I was expecting. I'm thinking, we're going to plant. Oh, and there's the soil. Like it was wonderful. So like we've got this thing. So this is this specific box for Light Comes to Shadow Mountain. There will be future units. But like this one, like, and it even comes in like we've got like the book this one here, like comes to Shadow Mountain. You've got more like Jack Tales, which they've even like tabbed for you. Like, hey, these are some additional stories that you're going to read. You don't have to look for them. They tabbed them. Like there's reporters' notebooks and press. Like there's a kit to grow your own calendula plants, and make a herbal salve, like everything. Oh gosh. Oh no, they didn't provide the olive oil. You'll need to provide that. But no big deal, because there's even like this Herbal Roots magazine in here. Like you've got it. The stuff you need to make an electric circuit. Like there was an embroidery kit, like to make things, recipe cards so that you could try some things. And I love like using cooking, like in units. Like again, like so much just in that activity box. You don't even have to do the additional activities. You could just do those and have like a thorough unit. Cost. So the activity pack, which is the box, and then the digital resources of the Adventure and Language Guide, it's $120 plus shipping. If you wanted to add the printed adventure guide, it's not going to have the full appendix, but it'll be $15. Now, the Elite package is all of that. It is $150 plus shipping. So it's got all of that plus 2 like additional recommended resources, and you get to choose. So it's not like, oh, and then here's 2 additional resources. No, you can actually pick that you want to like do, and you can add the adventure guide. Now, you could just get the digital pack, which is the Adventure and Language Guide, like for $47, but you would have to purchase everything else. But this is another way that you could do it. My thoughts. As a debut unit, this is an amazing unit. I was blown away, really, like in looking at it. I'm like, oh, there were so many details in there that I was like, oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. And I love writing actually curriculum. So much time and effort and consideration has been put in. Like it uses quality literature, like the activities cover a variety of different learning styles, and hopefully like our kids are going to get more interested in like pursuing some of these areas. Now, even I personally found the activities to be engaging and fun, and it allowed like us to try new things. Like there's like embroidery, like making a herbal salve, like those sorts of things. Now the activity guide, it's easy to follow, like easy to read. It allows you to just be open and go. I always love that. That's always a great thing for many families, a lot less prep like in it. Now, yes, I really do think you could use this unit as all of your subjects, but math, like you can do that. Now you're thinking, does it have enough history? It's a historical unit. Does it have enough science? I mean, we're doing electrics and stuff like that. But guess what? Laura has also given you like additional ideas and recommended resources for more history and more science that you can do it. I'm like, okay, like you could go longer than 11 weeks. Like if you really do it. I love a unit study that encompasses all subjects. And really this one is done really, really well. I think you can also adapt the unit to like suit your children and your needs. You can add or you can skip like activities. Like we're not big on copy work and stuff like that. But you know what? It's okay. We can choose, and we're not like missing out on things. There's so much richness in this. Right now, I would say the main limitation is that there's only one unit. Only one. Because like I feel like you finish doing this and you're like, oh, I want another one. If you were going to do it throughout an entire school year, depending on how long like 3 to 5 units, I seriously think like an 11-week unit is easy to like fill it up, usually in like 3 of them. But right now there's only one. I really do look forward to seeing more units come out because this is a thorough, well done debut unit. And I think that if you are new to unit studies, like you're thinking, I would like to try unit studies, like what is a way, and especially like, I have some children close in age, this is a great one to try out. It would be a great one to start with. It will introduce you to unit studies and like family style learning and just like adding your math. I just think like that would be really, really wonderful. So these are my thoughts on like looking at this great unit. I say check it out yourself. Check out Ticket to Learning, tickettolearning.com, and just see what they have to offer. Like check out the sample lessons, like see the different things. I know I learned a lot. And, I'm not 8 to 12 years old. And it was fun to be able to go through those activities. And so, yes, I look forward to more. And thank you, Laura, for entrusting me to really look at your unit and to give my thoughts on it. So, you can also check out other curriculum options that I have. I have other ones on family style, like learning, like Gather Round, or, unit studies. There are great ones like Moving Beyond the Page. Check them out and see if they are right for you. Again, you can also head to my website, which is LearningThis.Life, where I have these reviews and also more information about my course, How to Homeschool, where actually I really help you to go through and work out what you want in a curriculum and then help to match you to the right one for you. If you want to help bring out these videos, you can do that by becoming a champion. So check that out on patreon.com. But don't forget, there is my website, LearningThis.Life.